welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
We're talking about Azincourt today.
Yes.
What's your symbol? What market are you on?
Azincourt Energy trades on the TSX Venture under the symbol AAZ, or AAZ as my Canadian friends like to say.
Specializing in uranium.
Correct.
Very interesting metal right now because of really the shift in its place in the market as we were watching, that spot market starting to, dissipate a little bit. The need for uranium going up. The new facilities coming online.
Yeah.
There is a building demand, and everybody can see it.
Oh, 100%. The 232 initiative in the U.S. has really kind of cast a shadow over the sector. But
for anybody outside of North America, primarily, and so that is also an advantage to you.
Sure,
right?
but the U.S. buyers are the largest buyers on the planet.
Yeah.
So having them sort of waiting to have 232 settle has caused a little bit of grief, if you will, or a delay in the market we know is coming.
Right.
Supply and demand fundamentals are clear.
Yes.
There's a number of long-term contracts that are expiring, will expire, or they have to buy. So at some point, this thing's going to go.
We've seen a drawdown in production out of Russia as well, haven't we? The entire marketplace has changed.
Right. No, but we know it's coming. It's become a little bit more of a contrarian play today than it was the last time you and I spoke.
Yeah.
But if you look at supply and demand fundamentals, this is where you'll see the light.
So let's talk about your project.
Yeah, absolutely. East Preston, 25,000 hectares, western Athabasca.
Yeah, which is the belt.
It is the place to be.
Yeah.
We're in a unique position. We're a $3.5 million market cap, and we're about to put about 30% of that into a drill program.
Yeah.
We're literally days away from that beginning.
Yeah.
We're going to drill 15 targets, somewhere around 2,500 meters, and we're excited. This is something we've been waiting for. It's a substantial drill program.
So how long before you think we'll have results out of that drill program?
No, it's probably anywhere from 50 to 60 days worth of drilling, so we'll drill right into March. And then, probably April, May, maybe before we see results.
Yeah.
But we're excited. We think we're onto something. The little bit of drilling we did last year gave us a little hint. So we're excited. This is a big moment for Azincourt.
So when we take a look at the uranium market, it's still in that lull. Post-Fukushima, we really haven't seen all these new power plants come online. I understand every 8 or 9 days there's a new one that's coming online in China.
Yeah.
What do you need to do to get from where you are now to when that demand starts to hit, and then you see uptake from a major, or maybe even develop yourself?
Sure. Really, in terms of the project itself, it's being able to continue to build the data and push the project towards success.
Yeah.
That's better results in drilling, higher elevations, higher readings, and we begin to sort of put together this database of what we have at East Preston. We're a long ways off from getting to anything of huge, upside in terms of being able to define a resource. But having where we are, there's not a lot of new projects coming up where there's early stage drilling like we are in such a great place. So our value kind of lies within that. We're in the right place, it's the right address, and we're putting a substantial investment into the drilling, which I think is really where our upside will turn.
So what's the opportunity for the investor right at the moment?
Say that again, sir?
What's the opportunity for the investor right at the moment?
Well, you look at where we're at right now, trading, at sub 5 cents.
Yeah.
The risk reward, I think, is staring you in the face. We have a grade A project in the best place in the world to drill for uranium, and we're cashed up to drill it, and we're not going light. I mean, it's a substantial program. So, we're giving everybody an opportunity here, I think.
And why is it important? What does Canada as a jurisdiction, Saskatchewan in particular, what does it bring to the equation? Because we're all looking for some kind of certainty and stability.
Yeah, well, obviously it's a safe jurisdiction. It exists for uranium mining, and we're talking about the Athabasca in northern Saskatchewan. So we're not going anywhere. No one's going to shut us down. We're going to continue to work this project as long as we can. We think we're onto something, and I think it's just a matter of time in terms of being able to define it. The more drilling we get done, the greater chance we have.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty exciting market. I look at it and go, okay, there's a wide variety of influences at work that are all like promoting the continued development of nuclear power as being the answer to any kind of carbon-based fuel, or, and most importantly, it's as an alternative power source. This is the one that gives you reliable, on-demand power.
Absolutely, and we're a long way from 3 Mile Island, or even Fukushima.
Which
Things
is
have changed.
Completely different technology.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
The technology is getting better.
Yeah.
Reactors are getting smaller. They're more self-contained, and really, that's unfortunately a black swan event in the uranium space is a big event.
Yeah.
So we always have that sort of hanging over our heads. But the long-term curve here is we're headed in that direction, and there will be much more reliance on nuclear heading into the next 10, 20, 30 years.
Well, who can predict? But by the time that we're having this conversation, maybe a year from now, the story really starts to change as we see that spot market starting to,
It's teased.
Yeah, I know. So you're in a pretty good space.
We need to get to 30. That's coming.
Well, and there seems to be a lot of optimism about the price getting to 30.
I think it's close. We're going to wait it out. We have no choice. But we're going to get our work done in the meantime, and when that happens, you'll notice. Thanks,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's good.